Hello interwebs, my name is Christy, you know me as Tactissy, and this is the 4th video in the Just Ask series where I answer your questions about life, love, water on Mars, and other related issues. The questions that you submit on tactissy.com/justask. This video is about a little incident in Cabela's that many people have asked me about, heard bits and pieces of, so I thought I'd give you the full story. So here it goes. It was a lovely Saturday afternoon, and I just finished a course of clays with some friends. And after that, we were going to Cabela's to pick up some. I don't actually remember what we were going for, but who says no to a trip to Cabela's? Well, we all dispersed when we got there. Tim and I went up to the counter where they have their pistols in the display cases and all those shotguns on the wall. You know what I'm talking about? I wanted to take a look at a Super Sport. I prefer to keep my shotguns separated by designation. I have a 3-gun shotgun, a hunting shotgun, a tactical shotgun, and so on. So I wanted to pick up a dedicated clay gun, and the Super Sport was definitely in the running. So we walk up to the counter. Timmy's standing next to me, but he was looking at something in the display case that is the front counter. And I was asking questions about the Super Sport that was on the back of the wall. So I asked if they had one in 12 gauge, which they did, but they had 2 models. So I asked to see the model of my desires. The salesman takes it from the rack, clears it, which is a nice thing to do, and hands it to my friend Tim, who, while this was going on, was looking down at the glass case. Tim looks up, having a shotgun thrust into his face, takes it, automatically checks the chamber in the tube, and hands it over to me without saying a word. He then quickly turned his attention back to this display case. Smart man. I was the one talking to the salesman. Tim never said a word to him. I was the one asking about the shotgun. I was the one who asked to handle the shotgun, and yet because I'm a girl, it was handled to a man next to me. Sure, Tim and I, we've been friends forever. We trained together. We compete together. We walked up to the counter together, but at no point was he interested in the shotgun or talking to the salesman. Just the mere fact that a guy was standing next to me, and mind you, it was obvious that we knew each other, but just the fact that he was there automatically invalidated me as a purchasing party in the eyes of that salesman. At that point, the sale wasn't going to happen. Don't get me wrong, I liked what I saw. I did eventually pick up a Super Sport Performance Shop Edition, and I absolutely love that shotgun. It wasn't the shotgun, it was the attitude. I understand women aren't purchasing as many firearms as men yet. I also understand that a lot of women are coming with their significant others and are asking for assistance in selecting a firearm. And while they often get crappy advice, that's a whole other conversation. But I honestly expected more from Cabela's. It's a great store. I really enjoy shopping there. They do have a large selection for women, but somehow that women in the shooting sports thing still doesn't propagate behind the sales counter. I hope it eventually does. So that's the story. See, you didn't have to wonder about it. All you had to do was just ask. You can, of course, submit more questions on tactissy.com/justask because I'll be making more of these videos answering your questions. I hope you liked the video. If you watch it on YouTube, you already know where the next video will be. If you're watching it on Facebook or on my website, please head over to youtube.com/tactissy and subscribe. You'll be notified when the next video is up. Until then, keep serenity flying.